Rushden and Diamonds, and to non-league football, well, it's just breathtaking, really, isn't it? One day this team will be a league side. I've absolutely no doubts about that.
Hello, how are you? And welcome to another episode of the Lower League Journey with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. We're back again with AFC Rushden and Diamonds, and things have been going reasonably well, not too bad at all. There's a few little things to talk about, one or two crazy things to talk about, or two crazy things to talk about. But before we get into all that, please remember, if you enjoy the episode, hit that like button. It would mean the absolute world to me. And if you haven't already and you're enjoying the series, hit the sub button. Again, you have no idea what that means to me, and the boost it gives me every time I see a like and a sub. It really does invigorate me for the whole day, sort of thing. So would really appreciate if you would do that. But apart from that, yeah, things have been going okay for us, not been going too bad, and we'll quickly show you why, and then I'll get into some of the crazy stuff that's been going on. And why did I hit scouting for? I'm meant to hit schedule. There we go. And it doesn't look like we've been doing pretty well, but after the Guiseley game last episode, we won 2-0 against Kidderminster. Really good game, actually, for us. Did really, really well. Kidderminster, at the time, we're in second. I'm not sure where they are, actually, at this very, very second at the moment. But as you can see, overall, it was a reasonably close game. Kidderminster, bit of a stronger side, so as you'd expect. They maybe had a few more shots, but we kept them sort of off target for the most part. They only had 5 on target, the same as us. And yeah, overall, we did really, really well. And we got the 2 goals. And it as much as the stats looked like Kidderminster were a lot more in control, yeah, the highlights didn't really show that. It was more sort of a very even game on highlights-wise. We then followed it on with a 4-2 win over North Ferriby. And, oh my God, I don't know how we won this. I really don't know how we won this game. As you can see, we scored 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. I'm putting it down to the fact that I rotate a little bit more. Maybe fitness was a little bit to do with it. But, yeah, Ferriby should have won this easy. You look at that, they were absolutely all over us. The only other thing I could say is that obviously they didn't have many shots on target. For the 21, they had a 1 in 3, and we had a 1 in 2 shots on target. So maybe that's the thing. I don't know. But we got the win, which was the main thing. We then played terrible against Brackley. Couldn't score. We had the chances, but again, we just couldn't put them in the back of the net. And Brackley got the goal. Yeah, it was an awful game. Absolutely awful. We then played Eastleigh, who are a league above us, a lot stronger side. They're actually doing quite well in the Vanarama National League, 8th at the moment. So it was going to be a tough game, but we got the draw in the first, the first match. We managed to get a draw. As you can see, we scored in the 80th minute after they went 1-0 up. They missed a penalty as well, but they were the stronger side overall. And I thought the replay, there's a chance we could win it, but it's going to be a really tough game. And as you'd expect, they did come back. And as you can see, stats-wise, it looks like a really close game, but we just didn't really perform very well, and they got the goals. So it was a shame, because I really thought it could have been a good game to win, but we did unfortunately lose it, and that means now that we are out of the FA Trophy as well. So the cup run this season hasn't been as good as the last couple of seasons, really. But we've got Stalybridge today, and all that means we are in 7th place, but it's all really super close, apart from Boston, who are running away with the league. Second up to about the 9th, roughly. A couple of wins here or there, and you could be finding yourself, if we win today, we go up to 36 points. Kidderminster will surely lose, or Nuneaton, we're right, Kettering or Gainsborough, we're right behind them again. So it's all so close at the top here at the moment, which is really cool. This is where we want to stay. I mean, the one thing I will say is we haven't lost that many games. We've been a bit of a draw. If we don't win a game, we sort of draw in it. It looks like a bit more. So overall, I can't be too displeased with how things are going, and yeah, it's going really well. One other thing, we have lost a player. If I go to free transfers, yeah, Claudia Hoban has gone. Hoban, sorry. He was a fantastic player for us for the first few seasons. Didn't really participate much in the last 2 seasons because he unfortunately, well, last season definitely, because he's not quite good enough for this level, but the 2 leagues below, he was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, unfortunately he's left us on a free, gone to deal, but yeah, I was really pleased with how he was in that. We're also looking at this guy, and I've got to get on to Biggleswade. this is one of the crazy things that I found, right? And I don't know if this is due to the database I'm using or if it's just some really weird thing. I don't know. But I'm looking at this goalie, right? Biggleswade, and he looks like a really good goalie. 70 there. He looks like he could be a really good goalie. Biggleswade, right? In the English Spartan South Midland. So they're actually, I think it's 2 or 3 leagues below us at the moment. They're in like tier 9 or something like that. We're in tier 6. So just to give you an example, so about 2 or 3 leagues below us, and you might already notice there Ryan Mason. Let me just go to their players. This is their team. I've scouted their team because it is friggin' awesome. Honestly, this team is like a League 1, League 2 sort of team. It's absolutely crazy, and you go through some of their names. So they've got who have they got in here? Ryan Mason, or we talked about. Callum Odawa. Looks like a fantastic striker at 25. Comes from Bristol City. Dan Potts from Coventry. Was it Coventry or Luton? No, Luton. Sorry, I remember. I knew him from one place. It was from one of my Luton saves that I did a couple of years ago. So Dan Potts, great left back for this level. He probably been. Charles Cook. I recognise that name. Is that a name I should recognise? Charlton. Yes. They had Fred Sears. I mean, it's Fred Sears. You know, that the guy who used to play for Ipswich, West Ham youth. Yeah, Fred Sears. And it's like, what the hell? Some of these players, I mean, and you just go through, and some of them are just absolutely crazy. There was 1 or 2 others I saw as well, and I was just like, really? They've got that guy. And none of these are that interesting coming to me. Or the goalie is, actually. I'm trying to steal him at the moment. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is some sort of bug, or if this is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's to do with the database I'm using or something like that, but some of the players, I mean, you can see here, they're all fantastic players. I mean, Jack Payne from Huddersfield, played for Huddersfield, Oxford on loan, Huddersfield, Southend. He looks like a good player. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, even this guy, compared to this team is so much better than my team. And they're like 3 leagues below me. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, this was one of the weird things that happened. The other weird thing that happened is Aston Villa offered me a job interview. I can't quite show you. I think it was a little too far away. But yeah, I've had them offer me a job. Who else offered me a job? There was a couple of them. Was it like Bradford or something? I think Chesterfield. That was it. Sorry, Chesterfield in League 1 offered me a job. There's been some really. Braintree offered me a job as well. Yeah, it's been absolutely crazy. I'm just trying to see if there's any more big ones down here, but I can't see any. So yeah, there's been some absolutely crazy things happening over the last sort of, in-game weeks, but obviously since the last episode, been absolutely crazy. But we'll get into the game now because I've been chatting for a little while. Obviously we've got Stalybridge today. Going to be a pretty tough game, I would imagine. And we're looking a bit tired. Patty's picked up a knock in the last game, unfortunately, so Sheriff's going to come on for him, and we'll bring on Cedric there for him. As you can see, I was playing a little bit different. I went for a bit more defensive formation, thinking, we've got to play a team above us. Let's go a bit more defensive. It didn't quite work out, as you can see. But we'll go back to the usual sort of formation here. I'll just change these guys around if it will let me. Come on, there we go. Thank you very much. We'll also have you as a defensive forward on support. Because it'll probably work out a little bit better for us. But this is the team we're going to go with. It's going to be Thomas in goal. We'll have you as a sweeper keeper because it's a slightly better role for you. Strong, Warren, McKay and Cooper. We have Scroggins, Harmes, Rees and Tempest in midfield, and Knight and Sheriff up front. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game today, but it's a game we could win. We'll put you back onto fullbacks as well in the attacking because we're not playing a team that's too difficult. This is a game we could win, or we should win. I say should win. It's a game, Stalybridge, if I go back to the competition quickly, are sort of down in 17th. So you'd expect us to really have a good go at this game. That's what I'm trying to say. Right, yeah, so I'm terrible at this, aren't I? Right, so we'll go Flynn, Colston, Cedric and Cobb on the bench. That's absolutely fine. We'll bring Gordon on actually as well for... No, we won't. I'm lying to you. I'm lying to you again. We'll go with that team there, and we'll see how we get on. I'm quietly confident. I think we can get a good result here. but we'll see how we get on. It should work out okay. That's fine there. Alright, so let's submit the team and let's get into the game, because I'm actually recording this early in the morning and I've got to go to work in about 10 minutes, so I really want to get this over and done with if I can help it, because I don't want to be late for work. So passionately go out there and impress me. It's gone down reasonably well. We'll quickly give them the passionate talk here as well, which is going down fantastic. I'm going back to doing a few instructions, not many, but just closing down sort of the front four, or depending on what formation they're playing, the front lot. So we'll get into the game. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, because if we win this game, obviously it puts a lot of pressure on teams above us as well. So that would be really fantastic for us as well. And we'll keep an eye out on the league now, because it's getting a bit interesting. We are, like I said, down in 7th at the moment, but we're not far off. And I'm going to try and nick some of those Biggles away players, because yeah, they'll just make our team so much stronger. But I definitely feel like I need to this season. I've tried doing it the last 2 seasons, but I think I'm going to have to do it a lot more, is really try and find some of those players that are released from clubs and see if we can pick them up on frees quite cheaply, and really try and make a strong side for next season. As we've got another corner, Tempest with the corner in, he gets it to Warren and he puts it just over. We weren't far off there at all, but it seems like we are having a little bit more of the efforts at the moment, as Brackley go 1-0 up against FC United. But with the first half coming to pretty much a close, it's been, I mean, you look at the stats, it's been relatively even at the moment. One more highlight, maybe more, with the goal kick out, but we do get it. Knight, can he get there? He can't. Williams now with the ball. And was that a tackle or was that just a pass? But it's Lynch now with the ball for Stalybridge. And Stalybridge are coming forward, but a great tackle by Rees to Harmes, who gives it to Warren. Warren puts a long ball to Knight. Knight's actually got a bit of room here. He puts a shot in it and the keeper makes a great save. And it's a corner to us, and maybe we can get a goal just before half time. It would be a fantastic time to score. No, we can't. That is the end of the highlight, unfortunately, and that's half time. So not much really happened. A couple of good chances, but we've been the better team. It's gone down well. Anyone playing really, really bad? Sheriff's not playing great. Rees is not playing brilliant. I mean, overall we're not playing 100% fantastic, but we're doing okay. 45 minutes gone. As we start the second half, and Stalybridge seems to be getting a little bit more into it now, so we're going to put in a bit of encourage. That's what I want to do. We're going to encourage the team a little bit, see if we can just boost them up a little bit as they make a change. We're going to have to make a few changes, I feel, because a couple of players are not playing well at all. Cedric can come on there. We'll put you as a target man, and we'll put you as a poacher. For now, Rees is not playing well at all, so we'll bring on Cobb as well. And apart from that, I mean, don't really want to take McKay off if I can help it. We'll leave it at that for now, and just see how that goes. I will quickly as well just bring Cobb back a little bit. He plays a little bit better in this backwards position, as we have a goal kick, or it was free kick was it, but Charles comes forward and it's Stalybridge coming forward. Great tackle there, but we couldn't capitalise on it, and it's a bit of a wayward shot. There's 30 minutes left to go, and you got to say Stalybridge are looking like the better side at the moment. It's all Stalybridge. 20 minutes left to go. Can we hold on now? That's the more big question. With 15 minutes left to go, or can we get back into this game? That would be the thing. Right, come on. What can I say? Push forward. Let's see if we can get a goal. Stalybridge now with a goal, throw-in even, as Charles collects the ball. Knocks it back out to Lynch. Lynch has got a bit of time. He gets it to Peters, but we tackle fantastically, but we can't really clear the ball too much, and Lynch gets the ball now back to Peters again, who gives it to Lynch. Has got the ball again. This is all going a bit quick. Charles somehow, I mean, a fantastic goal, but Taylor with the goal, and that was yeah, okay. I mean, Peters here gives it to Stanaba and gives it to Lynch. Charles with the ball hooks it over, and Taylor with a fantastic volley. Yeah, but that was a fantastic goal. But you can't really argue that they didn't deserve it. But that's a bit frustrating. 91 minutes gone. It looks like we're going to lose this game. Whistle's going to be blown any second now. Can we maybe quick one more attack? We can't, and that's it. We do lose. But it was a bit of a weldy. Oh my god, that's despite the result. I'm happy with the performance out there. That's not gone well, has it? I'm very happy with side defensive work. Right, I'm just going to try and help sort out the morale. It's not going well at all. It's all gone wrong. Oh, that's gone very, very wrong. That's gone so wrong. Oh, I thought I'd try and recover it, and it's just gone wrong. We've got Chorley next, who are just above us in the league, so that's going to be a tough game. We always seem to do bad against these teams that are lower down on us, and this bit takes forever because I've got a massive database. I forgot. There'll be a cut, guys, and I'll see you in a second. Right, guys, welcome back. Sorry if you can hear some roadworks outside. I live on a building site, apparently. Right, so we obviously lost there. We are down to 8th spot, but it's still pretty close. There's still quite a lot to go for. So we've got Chorley next. So we beat them. We'll go level with them, which would be, we'll be back up there. So it's still a lot to play for. We're only not even halfway through the season yet. We're just coming up to halfway through the season. Not much else really to talk about. So we will end the episode there. And when are we going to come back? We are going to come back for... You know what, we'll come back for the Macclesfield game, I think. Yeah, we'll come back for the Macclesfield game. That should be a good one to come back for. They're only just around near where we are. I think they're just behind us, if I remember rightly. No, they're just above us now. So we'll come back for the Macclesfield game. Should be a really good game to play. Thank you for watching, guys. Please remember to drop a like and subscribe, like I said at the beginning of the episode. Oh, before I forget as well, one more bit of news. I have released it. It's an update video just to say that I am competing in the Football Manager World Esports Championship at Insomnia 62. So thank you guys for your support on that one, and really looking forward to it. I think if it goes well, it could be the thing that takes Football Manager to the next level in sense of like esports and just world recognition and that sort of stuff. So I know the other guys involved are all really excited as well. We want to make it as best sort of opportunity for Football Manager and for ourselves and everything like that as possible. So I'm going to do some draft videos and that, just like with me training and look at that a little bit, and just, yeah, we're going to see how it goes anyway. Hopefully it will go really, really well. Apart from that, guys, it's been a pleasure as always, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.